The 1964 Pontiac Tempest Wagon is one of those classic American cars that often gets overlooked, but it represents a fascinating blend of practicality, engineering innovation, and subtle performance that helped define Pontiac's identity in the 1960s. Positioned as a compact car in Pontiac's lineup, the Tempest was designed to sit between economy vehicles and the larger, more luxurious full-size Pontiacs. It offered families a practical vehicle for daily use, while quietly incorporating features that made it stand out from competitors. By 1964, Pontiac had refined the Tempest platform to the point where it was not only a reliable station wagon but also a car with a surprising amount of engineering sophistication for its time. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1964 Tempest wagon was its engineering layout, which broke away from standard American conventions. Unlike most cars of the era, Pontiac used a rear-mounted transaxle connected to the engine by a flexible driveshaft. This design, inspired in part by European sports cars, helped distribute weight more evenly across the chassis, resulting in improved handling and a smoother ride. For a station wagon, a body style generally focused purely on practicality. This was highly unusual and demonstrated Pontiac's willingness to innovate. The design also contributed to better traction and balance, making the Tempest surprisingly confident in corners and during spirited driving, which was rare for a family-oriented car. The 1964 Tempest wagon offered a range of engine options to cater to a wide audience. For those focused on efficiency and reliability, an inline-six engine provided decent performance and low running costs. However, performance enthusiasts had the option of the 326 cubic inch V8, which could produce up to 280 horsepower depending on configuration. Coupled with either a manual or automatic transmission, this engine made the Tempest wagon a capable performer, especially considering its compact dimensions and relatively light weight. In many ways, it blurred the lines between a practical family wagon and a car that could deliver genuine driving excitement, setting the stage for Pontiac's later muscle car achievements. Visually, the 1964 Tempest wagon carried a clean and restrained design that has aged remarkably well. The front end featured Pontiac's signature split grille, flanked by round headlights, while subtle chrome trim highlighted the body without overwhelming it. The wagon profile was functional yet elegant, with a long roofline and wide rear opening to maximize cargo space. Inside, the Tempest's cabin was simple, driver-focused, and comfortable. It featured bench seating, a straightforward dashboard layout, and materials that were both durable and pleasant to the touch. The interior was clearly designed for families, but it also had a level of refinement that gave it a slightly upscale feel, distinguishing it from the most basic compacts of the time. Historically, the 1964 Tempest holds an important place in Pontiac's legacy because it shared its platform with one of the most iconic muscle cars in American history, the Pontiac GTO. While the GTO would go on to define the muscle car era with its aggressive styling and high-performance V8s, the Tempest wagon quietly showcased that the same engineering principles could be applied to practical, everyday vehicles. This connection highlights how versatile the Tempest platform was, serving both as a family-friendly wagon and a foundation for one of the most celebrated performance cars of the decade. In many ways, the Tempest wagon represents a missing piece of the muscle car story, a car that was innovative, capable, and historically significant, yet often overshadowed by flashier models. For collectors and enthusiasts today, the 1964 Pontiac Tempest wagon is considered an underrated classic. Its rarity, combined with thoughtful engineering and historical significance, makes it highly desirable among those who appreciate genuine American car history. Unlike many muscle cars that rely solely on looks and raw power, the Tempest wagon offers a combination of practicality, innovation, and subtle performance that is rare in 1960s vehicles. It serves as a reminder that some of the most interesting and important cars are not the ones that made headlines, but the ones that quietly shaped automotive engineering for years to come. Driving a 1964 Tempest wagon today is a unique experience. The car feels surprisingly nimble for its size, and the optional V8 provides a lively but manageable burst of power that turns every trip into a subtle reminder of Pontiac's performance roots. Its combination of solid handling, comfortable ride, and usable interior space makes it one of the more versatile classics to actually drive and enjoy on modern roads. Unlike many other vintage station wagons, which often feel cumbersome or sluggish, the Tempest manages to balance usability with engagement, making it a car that both enthusiasts and families could appreciate in its day and continue to enjoy today. Ultimately, the 1964 Pontiac Tempest Wagon is a car that deserves more recognition than it often receives. Its blend of advanced engineering, practical design, and historical significance makes it a fascinating study in American automotive history. While it may not have the immediate flash of a Corvette or the iconic status of a GTO, the Tempest Wagon quietly exemplifies what made Pontiac a forward-thinking, performance-minded brand during the 1960s. For anyone interested in classic American cars, the 1964 Tempest Wagon is more than just a station wagon. It's a bridge between practicality and performance, a car that shows innovation can exist in the most unexpected places, and a reminder that sometimes the most important classics are the ones we almost forgot.